All right, that is Alvin Gentry after the Pelicans' loss. We are standing by to take you back live to Smoothie King Center. As soon as Zion Williamson takes the podium, you will hear his words after his first NBA game. If you're just joining us, he's 3D. I'm Jared Greenberg. Zion Williamson had a relatively slow start, but that kind of was to be expected. I think some people wanted him to jump through the roof to begin the game. Had just 5 points and 5 turnovers entering the fourth quarter, but then in the final quarter, he erupted for 17 consecutive Pelican points in a span of just over 3 minutes of game time. Finished with 22 points on the night.
Well, like Coach Gentry said, deferring early on is pretty impressive. And like Coach said, it lets you know how smart he is as a basketball player, not coming out trying to do too much. He talked about it like we spoke on, those couple turnovers. They're not going to happen as you get to playing more basketball, rusty ball handling. That stuff happens because you haven't played since October 13th. Like Coach Gentry said, he has to add other plays now because now this guy does something different that nobody else does on your team. That's going to get better. So both the team and Zion will adjust as game by game, a little bit of practice. Like you said, no back-to-backs. It's maybe 4 or 5 games from now, we'll be saying he's ready to go.
Right, no back-to-backs until the month of March for the Pelicans, which is a great sign if you're trying to see Zion in person or if you're trying to see him right here on NBA TV. Again, we'll go back out live to Smoothie King Center to hear from Zion in a couple of moments as soon as he takes the podium. 3D, Alvin Gentry is one of the funniest and coolest coaches in the NBA.
He really is.
He proactively addressed the situation at his press conference that we just watched about taking Zion out. He scores 17 consecutive points in a span of about 3 minutes of game time, about 5.5 minutes to go in the game, and Zion was shut down for the night. Clearly, Zion was not happy with it. It was the medical staff, and Alvin Gentry made that very clear, that instructed Coach Gentry to take Zion out after playing just about 19 minutes of game action.
Fans at home, I'm just like you. I want to see him play. I want to see him go out there and do amazing plays, dunk on people, but this is their prized possession. They're doing the right thing. They want to make sure this doesn't happen again. They want to make sure he's there for the rest of the season and many seasons to come.
Right. It was a 3-point game at the time that he came out of the game. And Pelican fans are thinking, if we want to make a push to the playoffs, we can't afford any more losses. We're already 10 games under 500. So he scores those 17 straight. In fact, one of his free throws put him up by 1. Spurs came back and answered. Spurs were up by 3, and Zion came out of the game.
Come out the game, but look at these highlights there when he starts to go off. Alonzo Ball's on the floor. Guys on the floor that understand the moment and who's hot and who's not, and that's why the hot potato found Zion in this fourth quarter. Now, once again, look at these moves, Jared. A week from now, that's more and more explosiveness coming. But the fact that you shot the ball this well in your first game from 3 and you hadn't played in so long is pretty impressive right here. But unselfish, now another drawn kick, wide open, LaMarcus Aldridge backs up. Come on, Z, man, you're shooting the 3 like you've been playing all month long. That's impressive.
And then here it comes, 5:23 to go, 3-point game. Pelicans had been down by 15. They're thinking they can come from behind and win it. Sold-out crowd. Zion has a conversation with Alvin Gentry. He's out. He's done. Played just about 19 minutes.
Hey, welcome back, big fella. You showed us a lot tonight. Get some rest, get your massage, get your jacuzzi bath tonight, whatever you need to. See how you feel in the morning. Let's get right back at it.
A couple of notes for you. Number 1, again, we're taking you back out live to Smoothie King Center to hear from Zion Williamson live at the podium. As soon as he takes a seat there, we'll go to New Orleans. The second part of it is Zion's second scheduled game is Friday. It's on League Pass, which means here on Crunch Time, we could show you live looks of Zion's second game Friday night, 9 o'clock Eastern. Will be live on Crunch Time as the Pelicans take on the Denver Nuggets. So make sure you join us for that, and you stay tuned here for Zion's post-game press conference. In the meantime, how we finish up Crunch Time each and every night is the Crunchy Awards. There it is.